Hi everybody, welcome to Scuba Diving Magazine. Now, buying a dry suit is a big investment, so you want to be sure that you get the right one. And I thought that I'd draw up a complete dry suit buyer's guide because I've been diving in a range of dry suits for most of my diving career and know what to look for on a dry suit. So let's kick things off with the age-old question, neoprene or membrane? Which is better, neoprene or membrane dry suits? Well, neither, or both, depending on how you look at life. But each style of dry suit suits a different type of diving and diver. If one were particularly better all around than the other, then we wouldn't have the other one anymore. So neoprene dry suits tend to be tougher and warmer. Even though they're often compressed neoprene, they're still a good few millimeters thick, which means that they can take a fair amount of abuse if you're brushing up against things, and also provide you actual insulation itself, so you don't need a very thick undersuit underneath it. The downsides of this is that they're of course much heavier because it's more material, and they're more buoyant. So you have to carry a bit more lead around to actually get down. Membrane dry suits, on the other hand, are just that, a very thin membrane of material with very little insulation. All they really do is keep the water out, ideally, and try to keep the air in. This makes them much lighter and very easy to repair as well. Which is right for you is very much up to you, and it's going to be a different answer for everybody that asks that question. For recreational diving, membrane suits tend to be the most popular, but some recreational divers dive neoprene. For commercial diving and dives where you're in very cold water, where you're not moving around a lot, divers tend to choose neoprene, but you can use either or both. I've used both in my recreational career and they're both perfectly fine. They just have their own pros and cons, and they're kind of the opposite side of the same coin. Front zip and back zips are your two basic choices for dry suit zipper. Back zippers tend to run straight across the back of your shoulders. This means that they're nice and straight and they're out of the way when it comes to BCD shoulder straps and things. And you also have plenty of room to get in and out of it. The only downside is that you do need your buddy to actually zip you up and of course let you out if you're desperate to, after a long dive. Front entry zippers tend to be zippers that run from one shoulder down across your chest to the opposite hip. You can get in and out of these all by yourself. They can be a little bit tricky if you're not too flexible in the shoulders, but you should have a telescopic body that will give you a bit of extra space to be able to get your head in. Then we have two types of zipper itself, metal and plastic zippers. Metal zippers are the same as the ones on spacesuits, so they're very good. They can be a bit stiff when they're brand new if you haven't waxed them yet, but they don't like to be bent. They do like to be really, really straight, which is why you tend to find them on back zippers. Plastic zippers are a bit more modern and they're much easier to move, and they're more flexible as well. So you tend to find, brass zippers on back zips and plastic zippers on front zippers. And sometimes you have a second, just basic zipper over the top. That's just a protective thing, just to protect those teeth underneath. Three choices you have when it comes to dry suit seals on your wrists and around your neck. And if you're buying a brand new dry suit, you often have the choice of all three. The most basic are latex. It's a very thin seal. The important thing to remember is that these stretch over time. So when they're brand new, they're going to be really, really tight. So you need to resist the temptation to cut them, because you can cut them along the rings to make them a little bit wider. Resist that temptation to cut them until they've been stretched properly. Some divers stretch them over a cylinder for a good 24 hours just to get that initial tightness out of it. Neoprene seals, they're okay. They just have to make sure that you do get the right size, and you have to roll them to very neatly to create a seal. And the ones on the wrists are really nice and tough. You get that sealing surface on the inside. Just do be careful when you're pulling them on, not to pull on that sealing surface on one particular pinch, because you can very easily just rip it. Silicone seals are the new standard. A lot of brand new dry suits come with silicone seals just as standard, and they're very similar to latex in that they're just a very thin and stretchy material, but they do have the benefit that you always have a ring system to hold them in place, which means that you can swap over a broken seal in minutes. There's no glue required, and in most cases you can also fit a dry glove system. But that real benefit is if you're donning your suit, you rip a cuff seal or a neck seal, as long as you've got a spare one, you can just pop the old one out, fit the new one, and continue with the dive. For your feet, you can often get the choice of boots or socks. Integrated boots range from clunky rubber boots, sometimes even with steel toe caps, to soft tech boots with neoprene ankles for flexibility and kind of straps to keep your foot in place, and just everything in between. Boots are good because they're really nice and simple. They're attached onto the suit, which will make sense in a minute. Socks, on the other hand, are typically neoprene or membrane socks attached to the bottom of the leg that you then wear rock boots over the top of. The benefit to these is that you have a full-on lace-up boot, and if you ever wear through the boot, you just replace that boot and you don't have to send your entire dry suit away for repairs, because if you wear through an integrated boot, then it's just going to let water in, and then they basically have to cut the old ones off and glue some new ones to it. The downside to socks is that you can obviously forget the rock boots, and they do take a bit more time to get ready, because whilst everyone else just pops their foot into their integrated boot, you put your socks on and then you have to put and lace up your boots, so it takes a bit more time. Again, they both have their pros and cons. Which is best for you might not be best for another diver. It depends on the type of diving, like how quickly you need to get kitted up, and what suits you the best. Another place you can often get a choice with brand new dry suits is the valves to inflate and deflate your dry suit. You're sometimes given the choice of Apex or Cytec valves. There are a few other brand manufacturers out there, but those two tend to be the most popular. Apex makes valves, Cytec makes valves. They both make quite similar valves in how they work. You'll have a button on your chest that you push to inflate, and an exhaust valve on the shoulder dump is automatic. The main difference here is the size of the hole that they cut into the dry suit, because Apex and Cytec valves have slightly different diameter fittings and you can't mix and match. Some dry suits you'll get a choice of a cuff dump as well, which is just a smaller one-way valve just on your wrist instead of up on your shoulder, and it's not an auto dump, it's just a one-way valve. Most divers today prefer auto shoulder dumps. If you're planning on using a heated undersuit, you'll need a new valve to get power from your external battery into your dry suit, so you'll need to know what size inflator you actually have fitted to your dry suit. One feature that you will love to see on your dry suit is a good pair of thigh pockets. You can live without thigh pockets, but gosh, it's so much better when you have some great thigh pockets to actually store some stuff where you can easily reach it. Thigh pockets can range from actual just open pouches that you can just slip things into, to full-on zippered or Velcro closure extendable pockets with separate sections on the inside to organize your stuff and anchor points as well. So when it comes to dry suits, they tend to either come with pockets or just without. Some nice features to see in pockets are anchor points on the inside, like D-rings or bungees that you can actually clip things off into inside of the pocket. That way if you open it, it's not all just going to spill out. Quick access pockets, like little zippers at the top where you don't need to open the entire pocket to reach things for like a knife or a spare double ender. They're really handy, but if you If you're torn between two suits and one has pockets, pockets are really nice to have on a dry suit. Membrane dry suits can be made from a range of materials. A lot of manufacturers, they call them tri-laminate dry suits, but technically we have everything from quad laminate and others. So I just tend to call them membrane dry suits nowadays. It's a bit more all-encompassing. But some are made to be tough and abrasion resistant, others light for travel, and of course everything in between. But one nice feature to have if you spend a lot of time in your dry suit on the surface is a breathable material. It makes very little difference underwater, but on the surface, the dry suit is breathable, a bit like fancy raincoats or hiking boots. It still keeps the water out, but it allows the sweat to come from the inside and come out of the suit. Normally, as soon as you zip yourself into a dry suit, most of your body is in a sealed, airtight bag, so your sweat has nowhere to go, and it just gets very hot and humid inside there, unless the material is breathable. If you tend to just strip out of your suit right after the dive, it won't be that important, but if you do spend some surface time in your suit, it is a nice feature to have. Some dry suits do have some clever aces up their sleeves that are either factory fitted or aftermarket additions. Some dry suits have built-in undersuits. It's basically a mesh layer on the inside of the suit that maintains a constant layer of air all around your suit. It's like compression resistant mesh. Some dry suits can be fitted with a pee valve, which is exactly how it sounds. It allows you to pee whilst you're underwater. It's just a little valve on your inner thigh that connects to a hose that's on the inside of your suit that then fits to an external catheter for just really, really long dives. Mounting points on the wrists to hold your dive computer or your compass or whatever it is in place. That's quite a nice feature. Braces on the inside, or suspenders depending on which country you're from. They help to hold the bottom of the suit up when you take the top half off. It just means that the whole thing doesn't just drag around your ankles when you're on the surface. Most dry suits tend to have elasticated braces nowadays. Dry gloves, I've mentioned before, some dry suit manufacturers make their own. Others have partnered with companies like Scuba so that they can be fitted from the factory, or if you have latex cuffs, you can fit Scuba dry gloves to them. That way your hands are dry as well. Some dry suits have just special features on the inside, so it's very important to just check them all out, have a good look through their listing, see if you're missing out on anything particularly fantastic. You need an undersuit to pair with a dry suit. It's not like a wetsuit. You can't just throw your dry suit on and jump in the water. You actually need something underneath it to keep you warm, and in a lot of cases you actually need a base layer as well. A base layer will make a world of difference. But a decent undersuit is more than just an expensive set of sweats. So undersuits are constructed to specifically wick moisture away from your body, and in a lot of cases, divers don't even know that they've had a leak until after the dive, and they suddenly realize that, oh, you know what, my sleeve is wet. The material is that efficient. Undersuits are either traditional quilted material for volume or modern mesh that's like uncompressible. You get single piece undersuits and two piece options. Single pieces are handy in that it's just a big onesie suit, so there's no extra bulk on or around your midsection or risk of a bare patch if you're stretching. The downside is that you may be limited on how much you can stretch if that material doesn't allow it. Two-part suits, on the other hand, is just the opposite. They tend to be quite long around the waist to avoid that bare patches if you're stretching, but there's still a bit of a risk and of them like sliding down as well if you don't do the waist up. And just like ladies' jeans as well, pockets. Look for pockets on your undersuit. They're really handy for keys and stuff when you're on the surface, so look out for features like that. Dry suits tend to come in off the shelf, off the peg sizes, as well as made to measure for an additional fee. Some divers automatically just jump to made to measure because they've never found a wetsuit that fits them properly and they think they'll never find a dry suit that fits them properly. But a lot of manufacturers nowadays, they offer a very wide range of sizes that include tall sizes, short sizes, broad sizes, and relaxed sizes as well. They may not be in stock at your local dive centre, but if you look at the size charts, you should be able to get them in, of course, if the manufacturer still makes the suit. It's always worth trying on a couple off the peg sizes in the actual undersuit that you're planning to wear. It's going to be hot and sweaty if the shop doesn't have AC, but you want to be sure that you know what, this size large does fit me properly in what I'm actually going to be wearing. You might not actually need a made to measure suit. If it is made to measure and you are measuring yourself up, double check absolutely every single measurement twice with different tape measures if possible, and try and get a friend to help measure, because you need to measure exactly where you're supposed to, you need to double check exactly where you're measuring from and to. If it is made to measure that you definitely need to go for, then double check absolutely every measurement twice with a friend and with 2 different tape measures, because you need to double check exactly where you measure from and to, and of course double check what you should be wearing when you're taking those measurements, because sometimes it's just against bare skin. Some people might think that, oh, you know what, I'll do it in my undersuit. Just double check what the manufacturer is actually looking for. So, and double check it all as many times as possible. Measure twice, cut once, to make sure that you give the manufacturer the correct measurements. Because once you sign that bit of paper, the suit that you receive, it's a custom order and it's going to be your problem to fix if it doesn't fit. There's no sending them back. So personally right now, just to give you some context, I dive a front entry membrane dry suit with a plastic zipper. It has socks and rock boots over the top, which can be a bit of a pain if you need to do up your laces just after a big meal. I have used a neoprene dry suit. I used one when I was teaching. Very convenient, nice tough material, especially in the warmer months, because with a neoprene dry suit, as long as you trust it, you can just wear like a long sleeve t-shirt and jeans if the water's warm enough. If you want some inspiration for different dry suit ideas, I have done my top 10 favorite dry suits right now a little while back. You can watch that up here, and we also have a bunch of dry suit reviews on our website, scubadivermag.com. So head over there, check it out. I'm going to put a link down in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, everybody, and of course, safe diving.